These are still dusty, sooty, but a treasure. One of the front pages of the Jewish News that I would call a famous front page is the issue proclaiming the birth of the State of Israel. Bess Meyerson, Jewish girl, wins U.S. Beauty title. This is from 1956. Here's an ad from Hudson's. $5 for two-way stretch knitted elastic girdles. You have sports column, you have birth announcement. This is the kind of stuff of life, the story of a community. This is history.
The history of the community is being made every single day. Wedding announcements, birth announcements, unfortunately, death announcements. There's more information readily available in old Jewish news and new Jewish news issues than anywhere else. The history comes every day, and we have one source, really, that people can look at every Thursday and see what's going on.
We saw all these flashing lights, and we saw fire literally reaching 20, 30 feet into the air. I've never felt anything like that. To see flames shooting out from the roof of a building where you and others have devoted so much of their lives. Hundreds of people came to stand with us as the building was burning down. I don't think anybody who was there that night, whether they were my staff or people from the community, will forget the feeling in the pit of their stomachs. In the weeks after that fire, I typically received two questions from people. Was anybody hurt? Answer, no. What about those bound volumes? That's our history there. That's my family's history there. Were they saved or did you lose them? Most of the damage came on the outer edges. There were water stains, soot. They were all saved. Water damage, the roof came down. They were in a bookcase, all these bound volumes in my office, and amazingly the bookcase served like a shelter as the beams, the burning beams fell around them. So most of these books had soot and water damaged, but didn't literally burn. Well, we're in the basement, and in many ways this is a place where we store things not available, not accessible to the public. This is a community asset. This is a community treasure. It's amazing what you find. The content of the Jewish News is available on microfilm. And if you've ever worked with microfilm, if you've ever sat in front of a screen and you went with the reels and you were trying to find something, etc., it's a bit of a needle in a haystack approach. Technology is such today where we can capture content, digitize it, and make it available, make it searchable, so that history that otherwise was unavailable comes to life right at your desktop, and people who are making decisions today and tomorrow about our community can learn from those who came before us. And having that available to current and future generations is a gift.
I believe in history. And you know, there are famous quotes of, you know, somebody who ignores history is doomed to repeat the same mistakes. So here's the Jewish News that provides this resource of history.
We can learn from the challenges that we've had. We can learn from the successes that we've had. We can have fun with the information. You can type in somebody's name. You can type in a date in history. You can think of an advertisement that you loved.
In many ways, the Jewish news is a snapshot in time. Whether it's World War II, in that era, creation of the State of Israel, Six-Day War, Soviet emigration, issues today in Washington, it's all there, but with a Jewish context. Ultimately, the community has to see this as its inheritance, if you will. This is a community asset, and really the Jewish News Foundation, and the community have a shared opportunity here to capture something that will be valuable and continue to be valuable for generations to come.